Who the fuck is Barcelona? Hey, hey. 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 Who the fuck is Barcelona? Hey.
Hey guys, and welcome to the Bayern View. Hopefully everybody's doing okay. We are here. We are locked in. Bless up. Yeah, we're here to talk about Dayot Upamecano. He's being linked with PSG, and apparently they want to sign him. I don't necessarily know if I believe this, to be honest with you, just because, like, it's not that he's a bad player or anything. People would say otherwise, but just more in the fact of, like, I don't know. I just don't see us letting him go. I don't see him wanting to go. That would make no sense. You know, especially with, the guy basically has just won a Bundesliga, another one. So why would you want to leave to go to PSG? Unless he sees, the fact that they're building something and then wants to go. But all the news is indicating he's going to stay either way. So let's see what happens. But yeah, bless up to everybody. Smash likes, hit the subscribe button, all that good stuff. Thank you for the constant support on the channel. We're going to hit 5K very soon. We're nearly on 4.9. So bless up to everybody. The past couple of days, we've gained so many new people. So hopefully to everybody that has joined the community here on the Bayern View, no matter if you're a Bayern fan, you're here to take the piss, whatever. Hopefully you enjoy your stay. And yeah, man, we'll go from there. So yeah, bless up. Right. Let's go over to the first piece of news. And let's get rocking and rolling. So first piece of news is this. So this came out on the 12th of May, so 3 days ago, but it's still relevant. So yeah, this goes on to say PSG are interested in signing Dayot Upamecano, but the player himself wants to stay at FC Bayern. He feels comfortable in Munich. And believes an agreement with the club can be reached. Upamecano said after Saturday's title celebration, "My agent is talking to Christopher and Max. Everything is fine. There's no problem." Now, just because that's been said, it doesn't mean that obviously he can't be sold or anything like that. You just never know these days. Bayern, for their part, want to find a solution and extend Upamecano's contract, but not at any price. The club has set clear limits that shouldn't be exceeded. So yeah, there's the first piece of news, and can't stay. Hoping you have a good day, Mia. Bless up, Alexander, mate. Hopefully you have a good day as well, bro. So yeah, that's basically what the first piece of news surrounding Dayot Upamecano, or Upamaldini, like I like to call him, says. Then this one come out on the 12th, so the same day, from Politico as well, saying Dayot Upamecano's camp does not currently consider the contract extension to be at risk. Talks are ongoing, but there's no agreement yet on the salary and the signing fee. Bayern want the defender to sign a new 5-year deal. Big up, Manu. How are you, bro? So yeah, it's when you actually deep it, it's mega, because that's a good thing. We're about to keep him. Now, it's a good thing if he can continue his form, and he needs to continue his form to get other people on side. Because there are still people like Zia out there, and Zia has his opinion of Dayot, and he has every right to have his opinion on Dayot Upamecano, and various others out there. Because, Dayot Upamecano needs to prove these people wrong. He does, because what we have seen, we take away this season, and what we've seen before he got injured, he hasn't been good enough. That's facts. The City, the fact that the guy got red carded in 2 games straight, it's not good enough, So most definitely needs to improve. He needs to improve, without a doubt. And he has improved under thingy, but he needs to continue that, basically. Is basically and Lewis, yeah, 100%, and Lewis, without a doubt, right. So yeah, that's basically what's been said from Paletti, and then this one come out yesterday, I believe. What day is it? Yeah, yesterday. I'm away with the fairies. I apologize. So if we put this on the screen, so it says, as things stand, Bayern have no intention of selling Dayot Upamecano this summer. Even if no agreement is reached, the plan is to go into the final year of the defender's contract and even risk a potential free transfer in 2026. The only way that could change is if the club finds a high-quality replacement. So the only way Dayot leaves is if Bayern get a replacement in. But again, I don't see him leaving. I don't want him to leave. It would be stupid for us to let him go when he's just had a wonderful start. And if he continues that, obviously, like I said, it's So yeah, I don't see why we would let him go. That for me would make no sense. That would be so backwards just to let him go and just what? So yeah, again, that's just basically that's the news. I can't speak. Liam Leverkusen are done now. Boniface wants to leave this summer. Well, he wanted to leave. Before they went and got what's that guy's name? What's the Zia? If you're still in here, bro, who did Al Nassr sign, bro? The striker, Colombian striker from Villa. Can't think of his name. They signed a striker, didn't they? Because they were the team that were linked with him. Duran, that's it. John Duran. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, John Duran obviously signed for Al Nassr, but before John Duran, anything to do with John Duran news, it was said that it would have been Boniface. Yeah, they are screwed, bro. They are. It just is what it is, and that's just the way football works. You've got to see it in that aspect. You need to build the dynasty. With all due respect, they don't have a dynasty. They don't. They're not even top of the they're not even in the middle of the Bundesliga record of how many they've got. They're not a big club. With all due respect, they are a good club, very good club, but they are not a big club. So Anyone saying that they're a big club is lying to straight up to your face, because they're not. They're just not. Honestly, they're not. So yeah, get relegated. exactly, 100%, 100%. But yeah, on Dayot Upamecano, of course there are replacements out there that you could get if you wanted to. But at the same time, that's just not going to happen. Yes, yeah, we're on about leverkusen. Probably Vert's coming to Bayern, according to you. Oh, I still think we land him, mate. I still think we land him. Every reports from England are saying he's going to stay in Germany. Well, if he's staying in Germany, he ain't staying at the shithole that he's at, is he? So where's he going? Bayern, you know. Yeah. So of course, Man City will be confident, but they're confident because they've got money and they can spend it willy-nilly without anyone saying otherwise. You know. So yeah, Kane winning his third trophy, DFB Super Cup, most likely against Stuttgart. Well, yeah, if Stuttgart win it. What do you mean by his third trophy? He's only won one. I don't really understand. Bro, that's offensive to dogs here. Oh my god, these pics are trash. He thinks he's was in like Club World Cup. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, it would be his third trophy. Okay. I'm still away with the fairies here. I apologize. I get you. Yeah, that didn't even go across my mind. That just shows that I'm like half asleep here. Yeah, I really do hope we can win it, to be honest with you. I'm with that. I'm with that 1000%. My nose is so itchy, man. I think I might have like slight hay fever, which is annoying. So my nose gets itchy. But yeah, on Dayot Upamecano though, you know, there are, like I said, there are replacements out there you could bring in. You could bring in Bastoni. You could bring in, like, there are players out there that we could buy, but the likelihood is he's gonna stay. So, and Hudson looks really, really close to going to Madrid. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens there. With that deal, it's going to be really interesting to see what happens with that one. But yeah, there really isn't much news out there really. You know, we could talk about Kim and Jay, we could talk about Xavi Simons, we could talk about Goretzka, but I'm waiting for the news to pop up today. So, but yeah, on Dayot Upamecano again, we are going to keep him. If that's good or bad in your guys' opinion, obviously that's up to you guys to make that have your say and so on. I can't tell you your own opinion. So would you guys be happy if we kept Upper? Do you want to see him go, or do you want to see? What are you guys thinking? Let me know what you guys are thinking, because for me, obviously I want to keep him. That won't come as a shock. But I know that, if we could get good money for him, I'm sure a lot of people probably would sell him. But maybe I'm wrong. Zero, if you're free, man, hop on. If you're free, hop on, Zero. Come have a say. Right. So yeah, let me just quickly check news. Got a couple of notifications on my Twitter page. So is that because there is news, or someone tweeting at me? What's going on? What's this? Raw. Werder Bremen are close to signing Julian Brandt. That's kind of insane. Yeah, like I said, there really isn't much news being posted right now about Bayern. The last piece of news was that Dyer did that video for the thingy. Give me a moment, no worries. Reports in Spain, Raul Asensio has been charged with. Okay, I'll have a look at that in a minute. I don't want to go into too much, like news and stuff. Down. Alex says, keep Upper. He had a great season. I think a lot of his shortcomings in the past have been made worse by not having a solid right back next to him. Okay, yeah. He definitely makes mistakes that need to be called out at times, but yeah, I'm with that. Herbert's, yeah, he's staying in Germany, mate. There is no if, buts, or maybes about it. We need better defense. So would you sell him then? Would you sell him? If Upper stayed, I'd have him on the bench. I had two solid defenders. Who would those two solid defenders be then, mate? I'm not disagreeing with you. I just want to know who would you bring in. I also am starting to lean towards us fumbling Verts. I think he wants us, but I think our arrogant club isn't willing to spend. But I know where you're coming from, but that's not going to happen. If you can't, this guy, man. This guy. So Frimpong is going to Liverpool. Yes. Yeah. Alex, I don't see it, mate. To be honest with you, like, I think, like I said, I think the next thing is gonna be we put in a bid. I think that's the next thing. I don't think it's gonna be buying and getting really close, buying this, buying that. I think it's gonna be buying a bidded. Because you are right, it has gone really, really freaking quiet. Why don't we just pay up? I'm with you. I'm not going to disagree. Why don't we just pay up? Please don't for 1 second think I'm not with you guys. I want us to just pay the money, get the guy in, done. Thank you. See you later. You know what I mean? Do you think we are just waiting to wrap up Tar before the bid? No, because Alex, mate, the Tar deal in itself is being run by Herbal. Herbal is the guy doing that. So we're kind of doing two deals at once. Does that make sense? And they believe that he is heading to Bayern. Yep, I agree. Yeah, so like what's being said from the media is that Herbal isn't involved in the deal. So he's involved in the Tar deal, and he is the guy with the Tar deal. He is doing that deal. So good point. Plus, we aren't negotiating with the club for Tar. Yeah, no. Yeah, it's literally just his management. But it's going to be interesting. Get ready for the Leroy Sané news to come out. I don't know if it's going to come out today. I don't know if it will come out tomorrow, but it will come out because he is he's got till tomorrow to make his decision. So let's see what happens with that. It's going to be very, very interesting to see what happens. Do you think Tar and Upper will be good, or we need another centre back? Personally, I would get another centre back in, not because they're not good, but for me, I would just rather have another good player in the team, especially if we're getting rid of Kim. If we're getting rid of Kim as well, that needs to be done, in my opinion, anyway. Right, I believe City should just accept the faith. Their deadliest duo is coming to kill you, bro. Yeah, like, just I don't understand why they're not just fully in for Rodrigo. If Arsenal somehow get Rodrigo, bro, this world is finished. It really is. Where does Pat go? I see. So, yeah, for me personally, I think Bayern could offer Tau and money to Leverkusen to bring the price down. They could offer a player. You're not wrong. Just players tend to find Arteta's process interesting. Yeah. But like, just in general though, like, especially if Real Madrid are actually looking at Reinders, or however you say his name, because that's going to put pressure on Man City, because they're looking to get him. This isn't the fact that West Ham, a freaking Southampton, a Brighton, or like, it's not that one of the little teams, with all due respect, want this player, because then you'd be like, yeah, he's going to City, come on now. But that's not the case. Real freaking Madrid want him. And if that's true, then they need to buck up their ideas and go and get him. So, but the thing with City is they've got so much money that they could work on a couple of deals at once, which is the most annoying thing. Did you hear about the rumours of Bayern being interested in Pedro Porro, and what do you think about it? But there's so many things going out there right now, I don't know what to believe. Personally, I wouldn't take him. I don't think he's good enough, but that's just my opinion. They will try everything so that we don't get Verts. Yep. Leverkusen want Noble, but they can have him, mate. He'd fit them as well because he's shit. Even though City could get Verts and Rhinos, I think Rhino's story shows that Verts doesn't want City. Looks like Liverpool is more attractive if he goes to England. Yeah. It's going to be interesting, isn't it? It is interesting. It's just annoying because we just need to just go and get this player. I'm annoyed that, we haven't had anything yet. Like, are Liverpool really in the race for Verts? I think they are, but they aren't. I know that doesn't make any sense, but so they are in the race for Verts, but at the same time, they're like, it's basically to the point where it's like, yes, they are. If he comes available, they will look to sign him, but they're not in the race. Does that make sense? So, there's not 3 teams trying to sign him all at once. It's they're sitting watching, like, okay, he doesn't seem to want to come to England, or he doesn't want to move abroad. Okay, we'll just wait. And they're just waiting, patiently waiting, rather than City are trying to sign him, Bayern are trying to, you know what I mean? So yeah. But just wants to stay in Germany. So simple. These clubs manipulating sucks, man. 100%. 100%. I don't disagree. I do not disagree. It's unfortunate, man. It's unfortunate these days. These people just don't seem to understand. It's frustrating at times. It really is. So, it's all because of the terrible reporting. Yeah, 100%. But the likelihood is he's going to stay with us. I can't see many going to sea until they found innocent from these court cases. The money talks, bro. Money talks. I don't disagree with you, but money does talk. Again, I don't disagree, but yeah, money talks, man. There we go. But yeah, there really isn't any news right now. There might be news that comes out later, but right now there isn't any news. So it literally, put it this way, feel like the reporters are still asleep. Literally don't see nothing. Looking for Brit now. Okay, let's check Fabrizio's Twitter. Let's see if he's put anything. So let me scroll down. So he's just spoke about the deal with Real Madrid and Hudson being close. That's got nothing to do with us. Apparently the Liverpool understand that talks between Liverpool and Frimpong's camp over on personal terms advanced today. Players very keen on moving. So there we go. That one's done. Don't see anything on Verts or any of our players. Man City submit formal offer opening bid. See, look, Man City have put in a bid for Reinders, or however you say his name. Like they have bid for him, but they haven't bid for Verts yet. I don't care about Kylian Mbappe. It's all the news being pushed out by Fabrizio is about Frimpong and it's about Hudson. So let me go. Let me bonk.
Big up, everyone.
Big up, G. Is Herbal leaving or not? I think they give him this season and then he goes. Realistically, should he leave? Yes. But I don't think he is right now. So what was that tweet that just popped up? Some tweet just popped up. Oh no, it's a notification. Some stupid freaking email. Some junk email coming through. It'd be interesting though if Werder Bremen get Julian Brandt. That'd be very interesting.
Are they actually getting him?
Yeah, they're looking to sign him. Yeah, I can't speak English.
That's a good move from their perspective.
Be interesting to see what happens. Right. But yeah, PSG are interested in Upper, but he ain't going anywhere. Basically, is what's being said.
Yeah, I don't see him leaving neither.
So that just
like,
is
again, he's French and all, but at the end of the day, nothing tells me that he's gonna go. Like, whether I want him to stay, go, don't. Well, if he stays, he stays. He goes, he goes. Like, he's out of all the center backs, as crazy as it sounds, he's the least of my worries, right? Especially after Dyer going. So
yeah,
it is what it is. But I still don't trust him to be our main guy. Like, let's see.
It's gonna be interesting. I'm just reading something.
What's this?
Got way too many tabs open. Hold up, let me get rid of some of these tabs. Right, let me go back here.
Well, a quick question. Is this 91 plus team of the season trade in good SBC?
No, don't do it. It's shit. If you want the Bundesliga one, do the Bundesliga one. There's a guaranteed Bundesliga one you can do. And it's cheap as well.
Which one is it? Oh, is it 77 Bundesliga, this one?
No. It's
Or Bundesliga GPFBL, that one.
It's, let me see what it's called. 1 second.
There's 85 plus 2 player pick.
Right.
And then there's premium Bundesliga. What's it? German PFP? I think it's the German Bundesliga one. The female one. The male and the female Bundesligas.
So it's called the Bundesliga Team of the Season Upgrade.
Oh, I'll have to find it then. Oh, Bundesliga Team of the Season. Yep, I found it. 84. And so, what's the reward for this?
you get a guaranteed Bundesliga team of the season. So you have a good
Fair
chance of getting one of the good ones.
Fair.
I just got Goesi, which is fucking annoying. Man said it's time to go. How are you, Lewis, man? Big up, lad. What's with this about Liverpool wanting Verts? Don't see it happening. Nah, no. Basically, Ravi, mate, they are just sitting there patiently. If he wants to come to England and rejects Bayern, then that's when you will strike. So you quite literally are waiting in the wind.
Well, I don't see out of all the clubs, I think Liverpool are the last team getting him. I think they get Ryan Cherki. I actually think they get Ryan Cherki eventually.
Max Herbal has joined WWE to challenge the last real champion John Cena in a no holds barred.
Yeah, he'd lose. Yeah, he'd lose though. So nice.
Bro, Herbal would win, bro, because he just squish him.
Oh, could you imagine?
Stressed out, bro. I got finals this week. I'm done with school, but it's stressful. How about you? Just chilling, bro. Just chilling. Waiting for some fucking news to talk about, bro, because all of the news is dry. It's like a fucking moldy piece of bread. Bayern is a better team for him. He will play. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the Liverpool link doesn't make any sense as well because you've just literally got a Szoboszlai. So why would you go and get... Like, don't get it twisted. Verts is 10 times the player Szoboszlai is, but that's not the point. Like, you don't go and buy another cam when you have a cam. Like, we are going to have, certain positions and all of that to play in. So Liverpool are interested in Cherki, then why they go after Verts? They're just patiently waiting. Maybe behind the scenes they've been rejected or something. I don't know, mate. I can't answer that question.
But you know what with Liverpool? I think Liverpool are trying to test the waters. And I think Bayern and City are actually trying to get him. I think that's what's happening.
We're looking You're not looking at him. You basically got him, Ravi.
No, Frimpong, you got him. That's it. You
basically got him.
Taken him. Yeah,
it's just to do with wages now.
They with Liverpool, the good thing about that actually, I don't think it's. I mean, I think he'll be a liability defensively, but good thing about Frimpong, to be fair, he could be a backup option for Salah in some games. If you think about it,
yeah,
and it's on a release clause.
Depends on how Flick. Fucking hell.
Slot.
I got stuck on the brain. Slot uses him.
Like, for me, this Frimpong thing depends on how he's being used. Because if he's used as the right back, God help, man. God help. So Van Dijk is not going to be enough to save him, I'll be honest.
Damn, Leverkusen getting dismantled this summer. Good.
Yeah, fuck them. Bro, but fuck Fernando Perro, this fucking fraud. Bro, I swear down, bro. That guy pissed me off. Like, I get what he's trying to do. But, like, bro, you ain't that big, bro. Like, calm on. Like,
Man said Man United, what about news? I have no clue anything about Man United, man. I'm not a United fan. Everyone said that you can't play Musiala.
Yeah, see, they're all... I'm not going to lie. I low-key think they're hating, bro. Like, you don't need words. Okay, I get we don't need him, but he still would do it.
To be honest with you, I have a video on my channel that I did yesterday on how that will work. So I'm not going to keep explaining it.
Well, the thing is, like, you know what they don't. You know what would be so good about this Verts Musiala Ulisse attack alongside Kane? Anyone can go anywhere. It makes it so unpredictable. But certain people don't get it. So, like, some people is gonna have to firm it,
Yeah.
But that's if we get him, and that's if our board put the money on. Bro, I've been telling people, and you know what? It bothers me kind of that when Premier League fans are talking about this deal, they're not mentioning our name. Only a few people mention our name. This is controlled by us. We control this whole saga. We put in the money, he joins immediately. Immediately. Because his camp already wants to join us. They already want us. If we put that money in, khalas, it is over. Take him al-afiyah. You're joining us now. Nowhere else. خلاص, go you Liverpool, Man City, go search elsewhere. Words ours. It's all down to our board. Our board need to put the money on the table. That's it.
I do disagree with you. I don't think the deal is done if we put the money down because they've still got to accept it.
Yeah, but let's be honest. 150 million they're gonna accept.
Yeah, but we don't know that. They might not. They might say they want more.
Okay, then if that's the case, fuck them. Even now.
Oh no, 100. You shouldn't let Premier League fans get to you, mate. Fuck Premier League fans.
No. You know what it is? It's because I'm about truth in it. So truth is there. How do people not see truth? I don't know. It's like
they're blinded by their Premier League nonsense, mate. They think the Premier League is the best league. It's not. It's nowhere near the best league. Nowhere near. And this is the problem because it's where money is. It's because it's where the hype is. English media fucking boosts everything left, right, and centre. Why do you think England are always in the betting odds? I know you don't bet, but in general, England.
No,
are
I know
always
what you
in
mean.
the
Yeah. Like City, if they're
because they're hyped up.
Or
they're
Arsenal.
Up.
Yeah.
Like even England as a national team, they're always hyped up. Like we were deemed to win the Qatar World Cup.
Euros and World, yeah, I know.
Did we do it? No, Messi fucking won it. No, we didn't get close. You know what I mean? So it's just England as a whole, mate. It's England as a whole.
Mad.
So big up Liam Manzia. Bless up, Godfrey, man. How are you?
Oh, big up, Godfrey.
Bayern need to pay more money now. Man City and Liverpool are interested. I don't necessarily agree with that, but okay. Personally, we're going to land him. We're going to get him. I'd be very, very, very surprised if we didn't. My nose, man. There's hay fever.
Yeah, but again, it's because we are going to have to get the money and put it in. But it comes down to us putting it in. This whole thing is determined by if we do our job.
Yeah,
if we don't do our job, the rest pounces.
They're going to, though.
So you think they're going to put in 150 slap it on the table first go?
I don't know if they'll put 150 M's in, but it'll be if they put in 150 million, I will be very surprised. But if they put in 100 million, I'll be very surprised because that would be doing a disservice to themselves. How have you done all of this stuff in the bro? That is like literally doing all of the shit in the background with nobody knowing. You do this, do that, blah 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 blah, and then saying here's £10.
Bro, but this is why I'm saying
all of that for what? Nothing.
Bro, if they put 100 million on the table, they're going back on their word because they said they're willing to
That's my
meet the
point.
demand.
So
like
why would they do that? That makes no sense.
Yeah, but there's reports out there saying that that's what they're willing to do. Like put 100 million only. Why?
Yeah, but to be fair,
I actually hope this is like some sort of cover up for like a shocking move. 150.
Bro, that all of that news is coming from Christian Falk, and he knows fuck all.
Christian Falk, in my opinion, is he's like, you know what it is? But for a guy that's so close with Bayern, it's fucking pathetic that it's only 50-50. The guy should be 100% on the no.
Listen to this, yeah? I guarantee it, and it's alleged. I'm going to say alleged so I don't get sued, but I guarantee he was the guy that Brazo was giving the fucking news to, because he used to be on it like a fucking car bonnet, bruv. Like he was on it. Now he knows nothing, bruv. Everything that he says is bullshit. The guy one minute is saying that Bayern are set to sign him, blah blah blah. They're doing this, they're doing that. Even if we don't sign him this season, we get him next season. This, that, blah blah blah. The next minute, he's saying Manchester City are going to get him. What? That makes no sense.
Yeah, but this is why lately. Listen, Christian Falk for me is like some news I get it, some I don't.
Most of the things he speaks.
But
Man City won't pay
I want to hear from Plattenberg.
They will, because it's 126 million pounds, mate. So they will. It's 26 million pounds higher than Grealish. That's peanuts to them.
Yeah, but by the way, you know the post about Man City and Liverpool. Of all the outlets, it's fucking Kicker is worse than Falk. That's the thing. They are the worst in Germany. Anyone takes kicker news like a lion. You're about to grass ain't greener on the other side. Put it that way. Grass ain't greener on the other side.
1,000%.
Like you're finished. You know what I mean? This is why I want to wait from your favorite guy, Florian Plattenberg, because that guy, he has close relations with not just. By the way, again, shows
No,
how
he is the Fabrizio of Germany as a whole.
I was gonna say, yeah, because people think it's only Bayern. They think it's only Bayern PR. No. This guy breaks news for a lot of German clubs.
It's
Borussia
just the big
Dortmund,
clubs.
Leipzig, yeah.
Big stories of Bayern. Yeah.
That guy's ahead of everyone when it comes to German news specifically, and even some news outside. Funny enough, but mainly Germany. So, yeah, man. Listen, some of the news that's being talked about with Man City and Liverpool, especially Liverpool. Oh my God. I have to take with a grain of salt, to be honest.
100%. Without a doubt. And that's why like we've been making streams about Liverpool, Man City, and all of that. But I'm very, very confident that we land him. This isn't a situation where it's due to Liverpool. You know, this is like bang on. They just need to put the money down, like you've said. Man City getting Champions League isn't even guaranteed yet, likely, but not 100%. Like, what's the Premier League table saying? I don't watch the Premier League, so I need to look. Oh shit, they're in 4th.
Who's in 4th?
Man City. Wow, City could miss out on Champions League football. That is insane.
No, but they're gonna make it. They're gonna make it. It's not stupid.
Please, for all of the shit these fucking City fans have been saying in my.
Well, you know what, Loki? Now I hope they don't make it so they miss out on Wirtz.
Come on, Bournemouth. Please, come on, Bournemouth. Just do something. Wait, if they get a draw, do they still go in?
Let me see. What match are they in?
They got to go against Bournemouth.
I see. They have Palace in the FA Cup final as well this weekend.
Yeah.
That game in hand is going to go in their favor, though, Liam. So they have 2 games left. So if they draw and Villa and Chelsea win, yeah, they're out. City have to win their next 2 games.
Hopefully they lose both of them, these fucking pussies. All your merchants. They
play Bournemouth and AEWFC.
Oh yeah, 5th place gets Champions League as well. Ah, fuck.
Yeah, but bro, Villa and Chelsea are right on their necks.
Yeah, but Chelsea scum, bruv. You know what they're like.
Oh yeah, they're the type of team to choke it as well, and they don't have Michael Jackson. Ugh. Not like it was any good, but they have no striker now.
Yeah, Politico literally just posted about what's the manager called that used to be under us? Dino. I can't say his name. Can't think of how to say it. Okay, look. 1 second. I'll have a look. Now official, Dino Tamor has signed a new contract with Frankfurt until 2028. No release clause.
Top Muller. Dino Top Muller.
There you go.
Top Muller.
Like he's literally just tweeted that. It's literally just come out.
Wow.
Yes, he is very reliable. Villa and Chelsea will go if City mess up. Please, man. I will take all of the shit from Hanno. I don't care. Because if they don't get Champions League, they're guaranteed they're not getting them. Because he will want to play in the Champions League. So if City win the FA Cup, they get UCL on Saturday. They don't. You don't. The FA Cup isn't Champions League. It's Europa League. Upper ain't going to PSG. Yeah. No. I agree. 5 EPL go to UCL. Yep. Verst. Do you think Tara's waiting until after the last game to agree to the move to Bayern? Yeah, probably. I can see there being like big news on Sunday, because then the season's done. Obviously, it's done anyway, but like there's still a game to play. D Hudson to Real Madrid is almost done. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll get the here we go for that very soon.
I got rid of Ekitike, team of the season.
Got rid of him, or you got him?
Getting rid of him.
I hope Crystal Palace wins the FA Cup. Yeah, so do I, to be honest.
I need a better team of the season than that guy. Plus, I tried him. He's decent pace. They're actually very good pace, but
This game's dead, to be quite honest with you.
yeah, it's not the end of the world.
I'm waiting until September when the new one comes out.
Bro, I didn't even play FUT Champs. Like, that's how you know, like, games there. It's
So
beyond me.
if Dortmund and City miss UCL spots, would be the happiest day, no cap. No, man, you've got to put something else in there, bro. You've got to put something else in there. The fact that Chelsea lose their final, the fact that Man United lose their final. Man United need to lose their final, man. I need to see Tottenham in the Champions League again. So then we can get this Harry Kane love story.
Man said he wants the Harry Kane love story.
Yeah, so then he's like, he goes against them, scores 6 goals, doesn't celebrate for any of them, and then go from there. Come on, Betis. I actually want Anthony to win it, to be fair to you. I don't know if Lewis is still in here.
To be honest, I only want Chelsea to lose because I saw that Hano can hold that.
I said so, Hannah can hold that.
Bro, this guy's been hating me for the whole season.
To be fair, you are quite hateable there.
Bro, you're more hateable than anyone else.
I knew that would get to you. Yeah, Lewis isn't. You said Anthony. Go.
Again, truth over rattling, bro. I couldn't give a damn about.
The truth will set you free.
Yeah, man.
New Bayern winger. Right, don't go that far as you're going to get timed out.
I mean, back up to Olise? No.
Do you want to get timed out?
No.
Fucking back up to Elise. That's worse than fucking the pricks we got.
Could you imagine Anthony and Limer in the right-hand side?
Oh my word. Oh my word. What are we, Man United, bruv?
Hard work FC.
Man said Hannah has the same voice as ChatGPT. That's mad.
Hold that, Hannah. Fraud.
I don't even know what Hannah's voice sounds like off the top of my head. So
He said, let's hear cook. Hey, the agenda, man.
of course he said that, bruv. It's Lewis we're talking about. Yeah, look, Paletti goal right now is just saying that Dean Hudson is on the verge to sign it.
Bro, everyone and their mom. But, bro, that's why I told you, like, forget about Dean Huysen, bro. Like, what are we doing?
Man said he sounds like a Chinese robot. Well, I wouldn't go that far. Current Yamal or Santos Neymar Jr.?
Matt, I mean, oh, wait. Current Yamal or Neymar? Neymar.
Probably would go with Olise, mate.
Okay, we're not going that far, bro.
This guy, man. Man said, what a stupid question.
Yeah, that is a pretty stupid question.
Man said, you're going to hate me, Yamal. I don't hate you, Lewis, bro. I know how much of a fraud you are, bro. It just is what it is. You wearing a Cody Rhodes shirt?
Yep.
Thought that's what that shirt was. Adrenaline in my soul.
Actually, you know what? I have a better idea. Yo, Lewis, what about Anthony and Munchen?
I kicked you before you could even say nothing. What were you about to say? I heard
Anthony
Anthony.
Munoz, guys.
My word. Imagine no one gonna join Bayern or reject you guys and join Prem teams. Imagine you guys actually being able to register someone.
Munoz. That Colombian shithouse.
The one you like, the Latinas.
Latino, but
Yeah, either either. I'm asking as well, Asil. I'm asking as well.
he said that'll be a W. See, he
Of course he
understands.
did, because he's a fraud.
Hey, listen, bro. We need scumbags.
Bro,
On a real note, though,
I'm waiting for Football Carnage to go live, bro.
why do you want him to go live?
He needs to go live. I want to hear what he has to say about this Raul fucking Asensio news.
Wait, he doesn't have a live ready, does he?
No, but he needs to talk about it. It's his player. Sure, he's going to duck it.
No, he'll probably talk about it.
Real Madrid scumbag. Yep. Man said Steffi Nivakira is off market. I'm sad.
All that.
Yes, I did. I saw it. Yes, I did. I read it. Man said, "What do you mean off the market?" No! Lewis is going to do the Darth Vader, bro, when he finds out Padme's dead. No! Lewis will understand what I mean. Man said Carnage with sunglasses looks like a Chinese robot.
Bro, no, he looks like an alien.
Bro, he just looks like... Nah, I'm not going to say that. I was going to say some zesty freak, but yeah. Yeah, see, look, Lewis got understood it. Please laughing. Yeah, anybody that wants to know about the Asensio saying, just Google it. I'm not speaking about it. I'm not getting my channel taken down. Fuck that. Man said we need douchebags in our team. What do you mean? We do, but not Anthony, bro. Bro, I've already got a fucking Twitter account on. Well, I haven't, but a Twitter account on freaking social media called Sanabri, bro. I don't need someone calling it fucking Sir Anthony or some shit. Snat Anthony or something.
Oh, I got a purple team of the season. Swedish Bundesliga.
Hey, Manu, bro, I would have spoke about that, bro. When that come on, I would have spoke about it, bro. I don't hide away from anything. Man said,
I got Svanberg.
Bro, man just said, Asil, if your mum, give your mum her phone back, or you're grounded, kid. Man said it's Lord Anthony.
Man said Lord Anthony. God.
Lewis, one day your shamelessness is going to catch up with you, bro.
Is it though?
Yeah, it will. And you know when it will be? In our stadium when Inter win the fucking... You see how he's going to be fucking fuming.
To be fair, he can hold that. Lim, is there any way I can get? Is there any other way I can get a team of the season, or is that the only way?
You can buy them.
Yeah, fuck that.
They're only like
To be fair though, this midfielder I got, he's actually all rounded.
14k. 14k. Liam, are you from London? No, mate, no.
To be fair though,
I'm closer to Southampton than London, mate. Believe me, Nabry's going to cook this season. I've heard that before. Chris Wood is cheap. I wouldn't mind him as a backup. Man said kick Liam out. Fuck you.
Man said F you. Why F you?
Because he's trying to get me kicked out, bruv. This pussy.
Man's just trying to understand the assignment.
No, there ain't an assignment with Anthony, bruv. Munoz, I'll be alright with, but not fucking Anthony. Fuck that.
Damn, Lewis, I tried, man.
Because then we're gonna get the Adane Bani yo well, that fucking shit with Anthony fucking edits, bro. Fuck off. Man said bro is a traitor for supporting Inter. No, I wasn't supporting Inter. I needed Inter to go through. So Barca got knocked out. I don't care about Inter, bro.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Lewis. This is one of those assignments you fail to understand.
Like, do you think I give a fuck about what Judge Mo says? With all due respect, nothing against him, but I don't care what he says. I don't care what any Inter fan says, bro. They aren't even the best in their own stadium, so they can't chat to me. So,
Mad.
like, come on now.
Dedicated hatred is what I'm seeing over here.
Like, Bayern Munich are the biggest, and we cannot have Barca. Yeah, bro, you still could get into tears, bro. You still could get into tears. If PSG dominate, now we need PSG to win it. I'm all for that. Get PSG to win, bro, so Cavaskillia gets a fucking thing. Champions League medal. Right, I'll be right back to you.
Say no more. What are we saying, chat? What are we saying, chat? Bayern can sign Xavi Simons if they missed. Bro, I do not want Xavi Simons. He is absolutely fucking diabolical. Or not diabolical, I would say mid. Next. Champions League final is a win for me and to lose after beating Barca. To be honest, I actually don't care who wins anymore. I won when you got eliminated. Hold that. Lewis saying, yeah, PSG have been through hell trying to win a Champions League. It would be nice for them to win it. Yeah, true. What we're saying is you are an Inter fan in disguise. No, we are not, bro. No, we are not. Zir, which would you take out of the truth? Okay, I am not answering that. Astaghfirullah. What center back you think will be good with Ta? But forget Ta. I think it should be Upa and Shelterback. I mean, Dean Huijsen would be nice, but we're not getting him, are we? So, but let's say if Upa don't play well and Ta ends up being good, then great. What do you mean Man United news? What do you mean by Man United news? Anyway. Yeah, 100% underestimated. I've been telling Mandem for time. You know what I mean? I see if there's any news. Don't worry about it. Damn, look at what Karim Benzema. Hey, yo. Look what Karim Benzema said, man. Don't worry, little brother. These things happen. He's basically saying they accuse people randomly. And by the way, there's no Man United news. Mad. Wait, what's wait, what the hell is Liam showing? Damn, Liam is taking the piss online as usual. What's Ali Ahmedic saying here, guys? I had a great time at FC Bayern as a player, club ambassador, then sporting director and board member. What led to separation in summer 2023 is in the past. Yeah, well, because of that, our club went backwards. So thank you very much. I am and will remain friend of the club. I spoke with Ulionis and now I'm a fan of Bayern. Like all fans, I'm very happy with the team that they won the league title. Oh yeah, well you better be fraud. You damaged us. But here we go. Is Qatar? Yeah, Qatar ain't buying Man United, bro. Damage done. Looks like he is proud of his student attacking. Oh yeah, we don't go there. Brazo is being Brazo. I said Kareem 16 should be the last one to say there you are. There you are. Yeah, Lewis, it is mad. It's very mad. But yeah, Brazo's a fraud, bro. That guy's been a fraud. This guy should have known the moment he'd been giving hella wages and the moment he joined alongside Oliver Kahn in making a decision to get rid of a manager that actually was doing a job, he should have known what was coming next. Ronaldo fans are cultists. I could say the same with Messi fans too, you know. But both sets of fans are cultists. They're all they all die on a hill and they never know when to balance things out. So they both, to be honest, the two extreme sides can actually hold that, in my opinion. The Messi geeks and the Ronaldo geeks. Like, I get that they're the two greatest players we've seen in this gen, but at some stage, when right is right, like, just call it, and wrong is wrong, call it out, innit? But they never do that. But we're talking about the more extreme Ronaldo fan, our most extreme fan base right now. Bro, even the Messi one, though. Even the Messi one, bro. Every single time a ref decision goes against Ronaldo, Ronaldo calls it out, which, I mean, Ronaldo does too much and we call it out. But then on the other hand, with Messi, he gets away with it, which, I mean, I get it. Your referee complaint shouldn't be a thing, but why isn't the energy pointed towards the Messi side? Like, whenever Messi does some stupid shithouser shit, why is it only when Ronaldo does it? You know? Like, I think that's where my problem is. I feel like the Messi fan will never call out the Messi side, but they'll only call out the Ronaldo side, and vice versa. You know? Bro, Neymar's a scum. Don't make me get the criminal image out. I still have it. Scumbag. But to be fair, what a baller. But who is more extreme, Ronaldo fans or... Bro, they're both as extreme as one another. They're both as extreme as one another. I'd actually rather say that the Messi ones are more extreme, personally. But I actually think they're as extreme as one another, if I'm being real. Big up Yusuf. But yeah, guys, enough of Messi and Ronaldo. Irrelevant conversation. What are we saying about Dayot Upamecano? What are we saying? We saying that he's going to dip? We saying he's going to stay? Do we think he should start at Bayern next season? Do we think he's going to be as good ever? Because he got injured. We have to remember that. Do we think he's going to be as good? What are we saying? Damn, I need rest, man. Lewis saying it's time to go. Representing Claude RIP. Neymar is a fraud. Really flopping at the Saudi club is bro, he just didn't care, unfortunately. That's what pisses me off. Like, he don't care enough, but people don't get why I complain. Like, especially if you watch Football Crunch or Football Mania, I had to try to defend myself and defend, like, the element of caring in a Saudi league. He doesn't even care, bro. Like, if you don't have care for that, then you're just a scumbag, bro, because they're giving you everything and you're like, oh, pull up for the bag. Okay, everyone pulls up for the bag, but at least they show respect and care, you know? Like, they're grateful for what they get. This guy, nah, fuck that. I'm just gonna come. You know, if I get injured, cool. I won't even show up, not once, and I'll dip. Like, it's just an element of ihtiram, you know? Like, what he did is, like, we call Galil Adab, lack of respect. So there is no Liam speak the truth here. Bro, listen. I personally think Upamecano is overrated by Liam. However, he has had a good second half of the season, so it's interesting to see how he plays alongside whoever it is next season. But if he don't play good, I'm telling you right now, he should be dropped. It's time to go invade fridges, and so fix injuries. Just go to a little something with his. What the hell? A certain something, bro. You're moving like a fraud right now, but whatever. Harry Maguire is so good. No, he is not. Keep him. No, Lewis, what the fuck? Oh my god. Lewis, man. No. Man said, give me Maguire. Yeah, you're a fraud. Well, fuck the vision, man. This vision is an L. Oh no, just the brief on the news is apparently Upamecano said that what you call it, that his agent is doing the talking in regards to the news, and he has no plan on leaving. Like that's pretty much it. Well, Felix is available. Yeah, half shame. Although I actually think he's a baller, but like we don't need a Joao Felix a buy. Who's this? Interesting. Ooh. Bro, that's shameless. Where did Liam go? Harry Maguire, 15 million. So what are we saying, chat? So, well, you know what I want you guys to do right now? Wait, I am currently crying in my. We have void our defense and our team because, bro, Dyer leaving is not the end of the world. I promise you. Leaving, I'm not gonna watch football until that void is filled with Harry Maguire. Yeah, okay, half shame now. Now, half shame in the corner. Man said he wants to replace Dyer with Maguire. Man said he's a German mafia. He's getting where's the deal, bro? That's crazy. Did man just say that? Very, very interesting. Very interesting. But what was I gonna tell you guys? I want you to tell me right now what your starting 11 would look like. Tell me all the 11 players. If we were playing in a Champions League final, who for next season, who would you start? Involved new signings. Watch Lewis put like all these frauds in the 11. We are still wait, what is your percent probability on us getting Wirtz? I still think we are favorites. And the media just cry, but instead to get... You know what it is for me? I said it earlier. If we put the money in, we got Wirtz already. Unless if Leverkusen are being dickheads. But yeah, listen, if we don't put the money in, now I'm like, okay, City are probably going to get him. I don't think Liverpool get him. I actually think Liverpool, because of how they operate, I'll just give them maybe 5% chance. And so that's 90% remaining. So I would say Bayern 60. So the remaining would be what would the remaining be? Whatever the remain is. 5 minus 6. 35. 35 Man City. And that's you being serious. I like it. However, Lewis, let's say if Kimmich was in midfield, because we know that guy ain't going right back. Although your 11 is actually insane, but yeah. But wait, who's your pivot? So what are we saying here? Neuer, Opata, Limer, Stanisic. So no Dave. Oh, until Davies, Pavlovich, or Bischoff, Kimmich. So I'm confused here. So You're saying until when Davies is back, you're playing. I'm assuming you're gonna play Davies over Limer, Stanisic, Pavlovic, or Bischoff, Kimmich. Okay, Wirtz, Musiala. If he joins, or that's what you mean, Musiala, Olise. Okay, so I'm just intrigued to know if you're playing Davies over Limer or Stanisic in this. Yeah, I agree. We have favorites. I think we are trying to work on Adidas financing deal, but even without Adidas, let's throw that money, bro. We need to put that money down. Exactly. We just do. We really do. If we put that money down, it's all over. I'm telling you right now. We put that money down, 150 million. Slap it on the table. Done. Bishop. So you're keeping Goretzka, bro? I'd get rid. I know he's had a good season, but I'd get rid. I actually would get rid of Goretzka, guys. Unless if he's willing to be a squad player, then. But I think it's time to get rid of him. Make some sort of money, whatever way you can. If I'm being honest. David over Stanisic. Interesting. I would actually rather over Limer, but then again, I get as much as it hurts my ego. I have to be an honest guy and admit I understand why people are going to put Konrad Laimer in the right back position. Because to be fair, if there's one thing we have to give Konrad Laimer is there's a reason to why he's had some good performances. And that is because he's very good at pressing and winning the ball. He just is. Well, we can't lie to ourselves. He's very good at pressing and winning the ball. My only thing against him being right back is his defensive IQ when it comes to him being in his actual position, which is right back, which means I'm talking about when we are getting caught in transition, he is not there to even make the tackle necessary. You know what I mean? And we just concede off the transition on his side because of him. That's my worry. Now, I understand it's a company tactical thing as well, but I'm sorry, if you're good enough, you will know when to recover and when not to recover. Especially knowing you're not that quick. Now, obviously, Stanisic ain't the quickest neither, but I feel like when focused, he has a better IQ. Bro, I would like to have Stiller, to be honest. Limer is needed for right back. And is having quite a... No, I understand. And that's why I brought the idea. I understand why fans actually... obviously, during the season, I was cursing on him, and I was saying all this and all that and all that. But you know what? As the season goes on, low-key, I'd be a liar if I told you I did not understand why people... Or no, I'll be like... Yeah, basically, I'd lie to you if I did not understand why. You know what I mean? But in reality, I actually get why. You know? I see Bischoff as our new Goretzka with a higher talent potential. Bischoff can definitely play box-to-box for us. He played that role. I know he did. And he played at times at the 10 role as well. So he can be a backup 10 too. The thing is, I think we need more than him because, guys, when we talk about squad building, we have to understand. Us football fans lately, a lot of us, I mean, I don't really want to be one of those guys, but it is what it is. But a lot of fans in general, we complain about game congestion. There's so many games, because of so many tournaments, yada yada yada, the international breaks, Nations League, blah 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 blah. Now, how do you solve this problem? To the best of your abilities, you build a top squad. A top and most available squad that you can build. You know, I mean, the most attainable ones. And this is why I'm very critical about squad building. This is why I'm very critical about the whole excuse of injuries of Upamecano and Davies, because we did not build a good enough squad to even basically have an alternative for them. We did not. Let's not lie to ourselves. Max Erbel, that Peter Griffin-looking MFer, did not even build a proper squad to even prepare for the injury outcomes. It's just the truth. It's just the truth. And now we're here. You know what I mean? With us losing to Inter. Obviously, the DFB Pokal happened earlier. But even that time, by the way, we had a few injuries, if you remember. Like, it's just jarring, man. It really is just jarring. Exactly. You need available and deep squad, man. If you ain't got a deep squad, which by the way is called squad depth. I know the term's overused, but you actually do need squad depth to compete in all comps. You just do. You just do, guys. But Lewis, this is why I'm saying we're better off getting Schlotterbeck. Get Schlotterbeck and get Tah, good to go. Wait, Dean Huijsen is going to Madrid. Get over it. He's going to Madrid. The deal is agreed. Khalas, done. You know? It's done, signed, sealed, delivered. I believe even Alonso was talking to him as well. So, khalas, it's done. Go get a Schlotterbeck. Bro, I'm gonna be real with you. We can get cheap out. Trust me, we can get other deals, but our board needs to start moving like a bit, bro. They need to move like they're the big bollocks that they say they are. They just have to, bro. We can get the Verts deal done, then go get like Jonathan Tah cheap, right? If you want to get Itakura, another cheap option, and you want to start Jonathan Tah, it is what it is. I don't think Jonathan Tah is a starter. But when they get him, they're gonna start him. I can tell they're already planning to starting him, and that's gonna again. It'll be interesting to see how he fares with Upamecano. But yeah, I actually think that's a gamble. I would rather it be Schlotterbeck and Tah. But then again, if we're getting Wirtz, it depends how much Schlotterbeck would cost. You know, because apparently he has 2 year deal, 2 years left in his deal. That's the thing. Which is why I think they want Itakura, because Itakura is 12 million euros. I think their plan will probably be that Itakura becomes that backup option, and then you have Tah and Upamecano starting. Now, also, by the way, I want to let you guys know of something. If we still have Kim Min-jae as well, and I think he should go, what if they get rid of him as well? Or if they keep, and listen, I mean, as much as I want to get rid of him, I won't be shocked if they keep him because of the idea that he gone through Achilles tendon while playing, which, by the way, I have to give him credit for playing. But just because I'm giving him credit for playing through all that, that does not mean I can't call out his performance, because the guy shouldn't be playing then. He really shouldn't be playing then. Why was he playing? I get our squad was deep, but then again, comes down to the point, you did not build the squad. This is my thing. That's what I'm saying, bro. You know what it is with Jonathan Tah? He's a good physical presence in the air. I will give him that. My only problem with him is I feel like he's gonna be another Kim Min-jae. Now, obviously, slightly better, but I get like that's just gonna mean we're still gonna concede counterattacks and chances. And listen, I'm gonna tell you guys something. Regardless, we're gonna concede chances. But my point is limiting chances. We need somebody that's gonna be in the back line and like lead it and hold it to a level in which we're not conceding too many chances. You know, is our defense gonna do that? You know. Yeah, which again could go in our favor, but how much could it go in our favor? That's the problem. So you think Jonathan Tah would be like a good starter alongside Upa because of the partnership? It would be like, so you think that Jonathan Tah at Bayern alongside Upa would be like a Saliba Gabriel, basically, in which Gabriel looks good because of Saliba and that partnership. Is that what you're on about? Because if that's the case, that's the only hope I have. But then again, do I want to think of that idea of happening? And plus, Jonathan Tah he himself should be a leader because he was leading at Bayer Leverkusen. He was the captain of theirs. Yeah, but Manu, what was the difference? Schlotterbeck was more solid and was good at ball playing as well. He actually created some opportunities from the back. He was more solid than Jonathan Tah. Yeah, but bro, as much as Tah is a captain material type player, I do have to tell you, for a guy that's a captain material type player, and again, the same applies with Joshua Kimmich, they are very suspect defensively. Kimmich is suspect because he's very passive, and Jonathan Tah is very suspect because at times he's over aggressive. Now, again, I say at times because let's be honest, it's not as bad as Kim Min Jae. Kim Min Jae is hella over aggressive, but yeah. But that's what I'm saying. It's the pace element in it. It's the pace element, Manu. But I'm intrigued to see if he can actually hold his own in the sense that he will be better aware positionally, or he's positionally more aware. Is the term I'm trying to use. But yeah, man, let's see. Let's see. Only time will tell, you know what I mean? What did Liam say? Use your end whenever you want to. Where you at? This guy went, but this guy dipped. It's fraud. So what are we saying, chat? I'd say he's at the donut shop. Bro, I'd say he's at the donut shop. Read the messages above. I have no idea what Liam's trying to tell me. I don't know. It's a tough one at the moment. I just want our board to be ruthless. Yeah, true, Lewis, true. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I just want Verse to be done. I don't care about the amount because I just want. You know what it is for me? I don't want Bayern to look like a laughing stock because of everything the supervisory board has said. Now, obviously, you have to move on and find a plan B. See, and their plan B as well. And this is another reason why I want Verse to be done. They're looking at Xavi fucking Simmons. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm good. Who here wants Xavi fucking Simmons? Does anyone here want Xavi Simmons at FC Bayern München? That he's also passive in his own right, by the way. You guys want that type of player in our club? Exactly, Lewis. That's what I mean. So, like, knowing this club, they're gonna try. Bro, here's the thing. I get raid the Bundesliga, but at least do it with the proper players. Like, man told me they were considering Shesko at one point, but they're not gonna get him anymore, I don't think. And they're considering Xavi fucking Simmons. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I know, but I don't want to being in the mud even more. So I actually want us to actually start doing our business again. Like, just because it's already in the mud doesn't mean we keep on worsening it, adding more bleeding. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing? Or like, come on now. Well, we're gonna add more salt to the wounds now. Don't make sense. Yeah, I think signing a defender who is tactical with a brain that uses his brain to defend instead of physical could be good with Tah. That one tactical defender can get. Yeah, true. Hey, y'all tripping. We can literally get 3 to 4 players with 150 million for Verts. We could. We really could. But, like, at the same time, yeah, I mean, let's be honest. that money that they're getting, like the only reason why Adidas, for example, are helping with the financing is because it's Wirtz himself. You really think they were going to get that 150 million for anybody else? I don't think so. And to be honest, to be fair to you though, the Bayern have money, but they don't want to spend the money because they're too worried about being sustainable. When in reality, they're already going to be sustainable because they make hella sales, they make hella money. Like, I don't know what's going on with like this club at times. I swear down, but hey, no, I disagree. I disagree. Again, it comes down to the point that you guys don't understand. This board act like they have no money to spend in the transfer window. That's a lot of crap. Also, if we are lucky, which I doubt we will be, and we win that Club World Cup, then we have even more money. Yeah, again, but we can't allow this idea and this excuse that خلاص الحين now because they're not gonna spend more than 150. That's it. No. They want to win, spend. بلا كلام فاضي, you know. That's what I think needs to happen. But guys, you know what? I will end it here. Because I don't know where Liam went, and he did tell me end it. But I do not know why he's gone anyway. Oh, okay. Anyway, guys, listen, you already know what to do. Subscribe. Press the alarm bells for future content notifications. Like, comment your way on the Bayern View. Go check the socials. Now, I don't know where Liam puts the overlay of his socials. This one. There you go. Check them socials above. And inshallah, you're well wherever you may be. Now, I'm going to bounce. Did Liam put an outro thing? Yeah, he did. Take care. See you later. Next time. See you later.